The enigmatic pursuit. Once upon a time in the quaint town of Bellwood, a series of baffling crimes began to unravel, leaving the residents in a state of perpetual unease. It all started with the inexplicable disappearance of Mrs. Thompson's prized heirloom necklace. Mrs. Thompson was a well-respected philanthropist in Bellwood, and her necklace, a family heirloom passed down for generations, held immense sentimental value. The police were dumbfounded by the lack of evidence and the distinct absence of forced entry. As whispers of the mysterious crime spread through the town, a tight-knit group of friends decided to take matters into their own hands. John, a retired detective with a keen eye for detail, led the investigation. Joining him were Lily, a brilliant technologist with a knack for hacking, Mark, an expert locksmith with a talent for finding hidden clues, and Emma, an astute psychologist gifted with reading people. The group spent countless hours meticulously studying each crime scene, gathering every available piece of evidence, determined to uncover the truth. Their collective skills and unique perspectives allowed them to see beyond the surface, enabling them to grasp the intricacies of the mind behind these crimes. One evening, as they sifted through the evidence, a peculiar pattern emerged. They discovered that each of the victims had attended the same charity ball 2 weeks before their possessions mysteriously vanished. With this newfound connection, their curiosity was piqued. Their pursuit of answers led them to the grand mansion of Lord Harrington, a renowned socialite known for his extravagant parties. Embarking on an undercover operation, they attended one of Lord Harrington's gatherings, subtly hoping to gather more information about the mysterious crimes. The atmosphere inside the opulent mansion was electric. But an undercurrent of unease tinged the air. As the night unfolded, they noticed peculiar behavior among some of the attendees. Lord Harrington himself appeared noticeably anxious, casting furtive glances, as if hiding a dark secret. With their intuition guiding them, the group split up to gather more information discreetly. Emma engaged in conversations, skillfully extracting subtle confessions from unsuspecting guests. Lily managed to gain access to Lord Harrington's study, unearthing a collection of coded messages that pointed directly to him as the mastermind behind the crimes. Meanwhile, John and Mark followed a suspicious-looking guest into the mansion's secret underground tunnels. As they navigated the labyrinthine corridors, they stumbled upon a hidden room filled with priceless artifacts stolen from the victims. It became clear that Lord Harrington was not only a crafty thief but also a collector of stolen treasures. Realizing the gravity of the situation, the group united their findings and presented them to the local authorities. The evidence was overwhelming, leaving no room for doubt about Lord Harrington's involvement in the mysterious crimes that had plagued Bellwood. In a dramatic twist, Lord Harrington was apprehended and his ill-gotten gains confiscated. The once quiet town of Bellwood heaved a collective sigh of relief as justice prevailed. With the mysterious crimes finally solved, the intimacy and friendship that had developed among John, Lily, Mark, and Emma during their pursuit continued to grow. The enigmatic pursuit had not only uncovered the truth lurking beneath the surface, but also forged an unbreakable bond between 4 individuals who had started as acquaintances and ended as true friends. Their collaborative spirit and unwavering determination had brought peace back to Bellwood, reminding all that even in the face of darkness, there is always light. Shadows of the Forgotten. Once upon a time, in the small town of Crestwood, darkness began to cast its ominous shadow. Mysterious crimes began to plague the once peaceful community, leaving everyone on edge. Whispers of fear and suspicion filled the air as the townsfolk tried to make sense of the unfolding events. The first crime occurred on a moonlit night. A priceless artifact, the Crestwood sapphire, vanished from the local museum. The police were baffled by the lack of evidence and the perfectly executed heist. Word soon spread that such an act could only be the work of a master thief. As weeks passed, more crimes emerged, each more enigmatic than the last. Expensive jewelry disappeared from locked safes without a trace of forced entry. Paintings vanished from art galleries, leaving behind blank frames that mocked the confusion of the authorities. It seemed as though the culprit possessed supernatural abilities, effortlessly slipping through the grasp of law enforcement. Detective Mia Sullivan was assigned the daunting task of solving these mysterious crimes. Known for her keen intuition and unwavering determination, she tackled each case with fervor, tirelessly searching for clues. She delved into the twisted minds of criminals who left no trails behind. With each crime, a cryptic message would surface near the scene of the theft, taunting the investigative efforts of Detective Sullivan. The messages appeared to be riddles, puzzles waiting to be solved. Yet, their meaning eluded her, and frustration grew with every passing day. Seeking answers, Mia decided to explore the history of Crestwood, hoping to uncover any potential motives for these crimes. In her research, she stumbled upon an old legend whispered among the older folks of the town. It spoke of an ancient secret society, known as the Shadows. This clandestine group was said to have protected an untold treasure, guarding it from the outside world for centuries. Driven by a newfound sense of purpose, Mia dug deeper into the mysteries surrounding the Shadows. She discovered that only a select few knew of their existence, and even fewer had glimpsed the hidden treasure they were sworn to protect. Armed with this knowledge, Detective Sullivan devised a plan to lure the elusive thief out of the Shadows. She devised an intricate riddle that hinted at her understanding of the Shadows' secrets, setting a trap for the mastermind behind the crimes. As news of her riddle spread through the town, curiosity was piqued, and whispers grew louder. On the designated day, a crowd gathered in the town square, eager to witness the inevitable confrontation. Detective Mia Sullivan stood under the noon sun, awaiting her adversary. The tension in the air was palpable as the clock ticked away, each second stretching into eternity. Suddenly, from the midst of the onlookers, a mysterious figure emerged. Clad in darkness, the face concealed, the person stepped forward with a confident stride. The thief had taken the bait. With a voice as smooth as velvet, the thief revealed their motives. They sought not riches or fame, but rather the truth. Frustrated by the ignorance and apathy of the townsfolk, they turned to crime as a means to awaken Crestwood's dormant curiosity. Detective Sullivan listened intently, captivated by the thief's words. In a moment of empathy, she realized that the true crime was not the theft of material possessions, but the loss of a community's passion and thirst for knowledge. Enlightened, Mia proposed an alternative to the thief. Together, they would unravel the secrets of the Shadows, sharing them with the townsfolk, igniting their curiosity once more. And so, an unlikely alliance was formed, aiming to restore Crestwood's spirit and rewrite its destiny. As the Shadows receded, replaced by the warmth of newfound understanding, the crimes of the thief were forgotten. The stolen treasures were returned, symbolizing a rebirth for Crestwood. And from that day forward, Detective Mia Sullivan and the once enigmatic thief became the guardians of knowledge, ensuring that the town never again fell victim to the darkness that had plagued it.